Hello Newcastle fans, even welcome to the second part of the preview. Again, I'm going to say this again, the sun is out, hitting in, I've got the blinds closed, so I apologise about the lighting shining off it. Right, we're going to start with Newcastle because obviously we're the home side this time. This is what I want this time. I'm not doing a Rafa prediction, this is what I would like to see starting in. So I think Sells will start in goal, and I would like to see Matt Sells come in, just to see what his reaction is. I did say that I did want Carl Darlow in, I'm not going to lie, but I think give Sells one opportunity, and if he has a nervy game, I think that'll be the time to now rest Matt Sells for a couple of games. I said in a previous video that I think he still needs to be told he's number one, but he's going to be rested. But I think Sells will play it in goal. Yedlin will play it right back if he passes his 50-50. Rafa said he's got a twisted ankle. Lascelles and Clark, I would like to keep them too because Clark was outstanding against Aston Villa. We know that Mbemba is the better defender of them too, in general speaking terms. But these two, Clark in particular, is on form. You cannot drop Clark at the moment. Who would have thought that? We'll be saying that. Dummett left back, and I want to keep Paul Dummett left back again. Now, at home, I always say that Dummett is the better one away, and probably play Hadawa and Lazar. But I'm going to keep Paul Dummett in this week because he had a great game. He actually had a really good game against Aston Villa. These two in Yedlin were probably our best three players against Villa, so I'll keep Paul Dummett in. Hayden and Shelvey. Now this might change depending on Yedlin. If Yedlin doesn't make it, I expect Hayden to come over here. I expect Jack Colback to come in here because Jack Colback is back. Gouffran to play on the left side. I'll be surprised if he brings in Atsu if he starts him, because Rafa has says that Atsu needs to adapt to the Championship life. On the other hand, the Magic Hat Richie without a shadow of a doubt will play. But this is the key. I would like to see these two guys played up front rather than Gale and Diame or Gale and Perez. Why not try the two up top? Let's surprise Norwich, because it's pretty easy that Rafa plays the 4-2-3-1 formation all the time. Why not mix it up now? Let's go and surprise it. Why not play the big man and the little man? Why not? For me, I think we need to change it. We can't be still. Keep this. I know Rafa likes to change the side a lot, but the formation stays the same. Why not mix it a little bit? Have a plan B. So let's just say that Yedlin does make it. I'm going to come over here so you can see. So Yedlin, we're seeing this against Aston Villa. He loves to bomb on. He's got pace to burn. We know that. That'll help Richie coming inwards as well. And also Richie works hard going backwards as well. So the width Newcastle are really, really strong on. On the other hand, I think you'll play Paul Dummett, and I would like to keep Paul Dummett as well. Not all the time, because I do favour Hadawa as the better attacking left back, and maybe Lazar because we haven't seen enough of them. But for me, Paul Dummett, very, very good. His relationship with Clark, both left footers. Clark's a talker, tell him where to go. We know that Dummett will get a halfway line and pass it square or chip it in as he normally does. That's Paul Dummett for you. But he had a good game against Villa, so let's not try and get too negative. Gouffran, who's been a revelation this season. We know that Gouffran likes to come in. He's got a hell of a shot on him. But as I've mentioned numerous times, he'll also track back as well, especially against Jacob Murphy, who's on fire for Norwich at the moment. I'm expecting him to play on the right wing. He's got 5 goals this season, so we've got a double track back here. In the middle, expecting that if Hayden does play in the centre and he doesn't play right back, so let's just say this is Hayden or Colback, we know these guys are the scrappers. We know these will just pick it up. I think they're going to have to get tight to Norwich's midfield, so the likes of Dorrans and Howson will push, well, especially Dorrans will probably get a little bit further. We are expecting Wes Hoolahan to play as in the number 10, but drifting out on the left as well. So we are expecting like Hoolahan to play around about this mark, Wes Hoolahan. So again, Hayden or Colback is going to have to cover, and Yedlin's got to be keeping an eye out, and so is Richie as well, because Hoolahan's brilliant. I think he's a brilliant player. He can play for Newcastle, Wes Hoolahan. I know he's old, I know. Shelvey, right, what Shelvey, again, I've said this numerous times, he's at home, so we'll know that he can do the Hollywood balls, we know that he's great at that, we know that, right? We're not going to talk about that, that's his key. What I don't want to see him, and I have mentioned this before, is picking the ball off the defenders here. We don't need that, and then he's pinging a long ball. Fair enough, it works, but how many of them do actually work? Probably about, 60% of them go to the man. So for me, Shelvey, let's keep him in his normal average position around the centre midfield. Let's try and get him forward. Because if we're going to play 2 up front, the 2 guys are going to need support out wide and attacking midfielder. This is where I think Shelvey is better going forward, because we know Shelvey around this area can have a pop-up goal, or you can play one of these 2 guys in, Gouffran, we know that he'll get service. We'll have to get service to Mitro if Mitro does play, and I'd like to see him play. So the likes of Richie, Shelvey and Gouffran in particular, maybe even Yedlin bombing on, get crosses into the box for this man, because he'll be going up against Norwich's centre-back, probably closer. If we can get crosses in to Mitrovic, they'll be surprised if Mitro starts, because remember, he come off the bench against Norwich last season and scored almost straight away with that looping header, Carrot Road. Gale, I don't think he'll drop Gale. I really, really don't think I'll drop Gale here. He didn't have the greatest game. He missed that awful chance, one-on-one, but I can't see him dropping Gale. But Rafa could mix it up. He could literally bring in, let's just move Mitrovic out the way. So let's just pretend Mitrovic isn't there. You could bring in Perez here. I can't see Diame if Diame plays, because Diame's been poor again. Perez number 10, you might go with that. I don't want to see that though, personally, for me. I want to see Mitrovic in there, because I just feel like the number 10. Let's mix it up. Let's mix it up a bit. Do you not think? Do you not reckon we should mix that up and forget about the number 10 for this game? Let's see how they play with each other. Sorry. So I'm going to go for Newcastle and I did say in the first preview 1-1, maybe 2-1 Newcastle, but I'm going to go for 2-1. I don't think it's going to be walkover. I am expecting Norwich to probably have at least 50% of the possession at least, so it's going to be quite an even game, I feel. It's just about taking the chances. If Newcastle took the chances on Villa, we would have ended up 3-0, or 3-1. The game would have been game over, you know. So it's about taking the chances tonight. Let's play up two up top. Let's get the crowd going. Let's get behind Matt Sells. None of this clapping. Get a massive roar going on. Let's get out and beat Norwich. Get your comments down there below, and remember, enter the free competition that's ending on the 1st of October. You can win yourself 50 quid to shop and get a football shirt as well. It'll be in the link in the description below. Right, I'm going to love you and leave you. I'm going to have a shave. I'm going to go out, celebrate my birthday, and I'll see you later.